So a bit of an interesting one tonight. I've been asked to look at a strimmer. This doesn't happen very often. It's 2-stroke. It's not really what I deal with, but can't be that bloody hard, can it? It's my old man strimmer. That's just one of those things. There's something that it will start up, but it won't rev. It won't do anything. I figure that it's just been left over winter. It's probably gummed up in a carb or something. I'll pull the plug out and have a look. So you can see the old plug. The electrode's all right, but she's looking pretty wet. So I suspect she's just been flooded a bit, which again makes me think the carb is probably gummed up a bit, just not getting enough air through. So what I'll do is I'll show you how to get that off. It's a cheap, easy trick. So get rid of all the fuel in the plug. It's a really old trick. It's really easy. Get a lighter. You burn it off. How simple and ingenious is that? That'll do. So you only need a few seconds and then just give it a clean. Next thing is air filter off on these. I guess it turns and then it pulls off. I've never done this before. I might make myself look like a bit of a fool. No, it's come undone, so that's good. Also got a foam air filter. Seems to be in fair condition, to be fair. Entrance to a little carburetor. What have we got? You got, I wonder if you can see that. Choke literally just cuts off the airflow. You can see it's got a little hole in the centre. That chokes it off to start it, so it gets a bit more of a richer air fuel. And then obviously when it starts, that's wide open, and you can see into the see a little needle valve in there for the carb. You didn't see that, bugger. Forgot it was a hot day. Forgot to crack that off. I'm now covered in petrol. Pulled the pipe off. Give it a clean. I'm now completely caped. Head to toe, my beard's tingling. Lovely. So as you can see, got the carb off. It was just 2 screws, disconnect the throttle cable. There's no gasket on here. This is quite a soft plastic though. That one there. I reckon that's mate against that. Obviously you've got the carburetor itself, a little small O-ring sealing on this side, and that leads to the air filter here, air filter housing and the choke housing. So it's this little bugger that I won't worry about. I'll get the old fuel out of it, give it a clean, get the needle out of it, clean it up and put it back together. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll cure it. So I've took the prime bulb off the bottom. Well, I've undone the screws actually, I haven't taken it out yet. I'm assuming that it's bottom fed as the prime bulb's there, and it obviously gets sucked up through the venturi, so I guess that this is the easiest way to get to the jet. So I'll pull this apart. Obviously I can't do it with one hand, I'm holding the other end of the camera, and now I'll show you what we've got. So these 3 very nice bits. We've got the primer that acts on its own accord. That's fairly simple. It's just a one-way valve in there. Rubber bit pops in there. That pops on the one-way valve. Pressy pressy, fuel comes through. Seems like we've got a little bit of a diaphragm in here. I assume that's to again do with the this. This could be blocked up. It could be what's causing the issue. So I'm going to give that a clean out. Want some brake cleaner in it. Now the carb, we've got this gasket on the bottom. It's really thin. I'm talking thousandths and thousandths of an inch. It's thinner than paper. I don't really want to be pulling that up, so I'll see if I can clean the carb in its current state. Right, so I can't really see anything else, so it's fairly basic. I've cleaned everything out with brake cleaner. I used the pressurised stuff in a can to try and get through all the holes. Everything seems to be running clear now, so I'll get it back together and I'll see what we've got. So I gave her a couple of pulls with the plug out. It's just to check nothing's going to pour out or is coated in there. Got the carburetor assembled. I've just got to attach the throttle cable. But what I want to do is get everything on there. Prime it a few times with the primer bulb that we'd spoken about a minute ago. See if she'll start. So she starts, she runs, which is a good thing. However, I'm not sure how old this fuel is, so I've got some here with some 2-stroke mixing. I'm just going to change that over. So while emptying the fuel, I've discovered this little bastard. That looks clogged. So focus. There we go. Looks clogged, so I reckon that could be a culprit. So I'll give that a clean and we'll try again. So fresh fuel in it that I bought today. Mixed with 2-stroke ready, and we'll see how she goes. Unfortunately, I can't show you. You'll have to see it ticking over in a second, I guess, and we'll go from there. So, we've jumped in the drive. tried again. Cleaned the fuel filter out, still doing the same thing. The moment you pull the throttle, it cuts, it'll run on choke, but that's it. So makes you think the mixture is out. So I have a quick look online. I have a nose around the, you know, the wonders of the internet. It tells me I can't adjust the mixture, and so obviously called bullshit because everything's adjustable in this world. So have a quick nose, and little sneaky bastards. So I'll see what I can. That, and it looks like a blanking plug, is actually the mixture screw. So this little electrical screwdriver, which will focus, there it is. Focus now, give it a wiggy wiggy, turn it around a few times, and she'll run a good one. So all that, I'm going to use one of these, but on the bright side, she does run. Just to prove a point. I like it.